And we're back for part 2 now. Alright, so double stamp day. And this record theater's been around for a long time. 1976 or 74 or something like that, I think they opened. And they started with the stamps right away. For $5 spent in the store, you get a stamp. When you fill up the card, I don't know how many dollars it is, but you get $10 worth of free merchandise then. Wednesdays they have double stamp days, so it's more bang for your buck. And with the way I buy records there, even though I buy the cheap ones, I fill up a card really quick and you get a lot of free records then. So we're gonna get right into them. First one, they have a whole big bin, and it really is your old-fashioned, get down on your knees, crate digging style. Because they have tables with the racks like you would a regular record store or whatever, but then underneath they put it's 79 cents each or 2 for $1, and they're just regular, like a milk crate. They're not really milk crates, but like it. Okay, so a lot of times they'll have plain cardboard boxes too. So I have no qualms. There are people up top and they're doing their thing and whatever. And here I am down on my hands and knees going through. So I found a lot of really good ones today. And then I have some other stuff that I paid a little more for. I'll let you know the prices and stuff when I get to them. First one, RCA Victor, Henry Mancini, A Warm Shade of Ivory. And this is, like I said, non-smoker. Must have had this because it's really white, really clean. Took care of it. All the edges are nice. The record is nice. The one thing that I always say, and this is the way I do all my records, I hate when you can open it up and just pull the record right out. It's not. You do it for your convenience, I get it, but it's not helping your record. This person does it the way I do it. The opening is always here, facing the top. So you slide it in this way. You don't slide it in this way, so when you tip it over, the record could fall out and all that sort of stuff. But I'll show you the record. I'm usually not really careful about fingerprints and stuff like that because I clean them, but I mean, look at that, beautiful. So either this person bought it, listened to it once and never touched it ever again, or like me, they took care of it. Again, the opening at the top. I know it's OCD, I know it is, but that's the way I do it. Alright, another Henry Mancini, Encore, more of the concert sound of Henry Mancini. Again, RCA Victor. It's a Dyna Groove record. It's nice. It's not as good as that last one. It's got the ring here. Putting them on the shelf too tight, and they rub up against each other. Especially if you got like a black cover rubbing against the white cover, you'll get that ring, But so I try not to get things too tight. See, I got plenty of room here, so they're not rubbing against one another. So very cool. Another cool. And again, 50 cents. Another Mancini one. Sounds and Voices of Henry Mancini. This one's a little bit older. Not quite in great shape. It's got a little fraying here. In fact, there's a split on the edge. This is on Sunset. Person must have been a smoker. It's got some yellowing throughout, a lot of fingerprints, so you played it a lot, used it a lot, or touched it a lot. But that's fine by me. It's still a great record, and I love to listen to it. Alright, last Mancini, and this one is really nice. It's RCA. This one is a Quadra disc, which is the 4-channel recording process. Hanging Out with Henry Mancini. And gotta love the jacket. the Nero collar and just wow, crazy. But yeah, this one is in great shape. Again, beautiful, no marks. All the edges are great. Back is great. Again, it's in here the way that I like to put them in. So this person, I think, took care of those records as best he could. All right, moving on. Again, another 50-cent one. My Huckleberry Friend. Johnny Mercer sings Johnny Mercer, and this one is on PYE Records. Pi Records. I don't know. Still in the plastic. Great shape. I don't know. Striking out there. Ooh. Is that on red? Oh, yeah. I think that's on a red vinyl too. Yeah, and I hold it up to the light. You can see it's red vinyl. Cool. Oh, that's new. Yeah. So that one again, 50 cents. Moving on, another 50-cent one. This one, I've got a few of these now. This is the first one that I've ever gotten that is not wrapped in plastic. And looking at it, I noticed something that I'd never noticed before. But anyways, it's a I Grande del Jazz. This one is Jerry Mulligan. Now I could swear I have other ones that have the plastic on it. I just reached in, got the record out. This one is kind of weird. It's got like a little booklet. It's the cover page, and then there's a whole book on Jerry Mulligan. He's got pictures here. There's Chet Baker, who worked with him for a while. So on this picture here is one of his other records and a couple other records. So it's got some details about him and his career and who he worked with and where he's from, and basically his whole story. And then the last one is the record, and it comes out in this direction. I swear I've got others of these and I've listened to them. They're just regular covers. This one is different. So, who knows? Alright, but there you go. This is pretty cool. And then here's one. Again, 50 cents there. 50 cents here, but this one, take a look. Virgin vinyl. In the 2 for $1 bin. So this one's called Along Came Jonah. This is Jonah Jones. It's a great traditional jazz trumpet player. Excuse me. And this is produced by Henry Crosby, and it says Motown Records, but it can't be. No, it can't be that Motown. So maybe it is, but I don't think so. But yeah, Virgin Vinyl, not open. I'm going to put that on the side. I'm going to listen to this later. Alright, then here is Project 3. Love Project 3. Yeah, Project 3 Total Sound Stereo. And this one is, it's called Extra. Enoch Light presents the world's greatest jazz band of Yank Lawson and Bob Haggart. And listen to this lineup here. You're gonna love these if you're a jazz guy. Yank Lawson, Bob Haggart, Billy Butterfield, Lou McGarity, Carl Fontana, Bob Wilbur, Bud Freeman, Ralph Sutton, Jack Johnson Jr. What a lineup. That is the world's greatest jazz band right there. But I love these Project 3s because they have nice shiny glossy covers. I wouldn't call that cheesecake, but they're gatefolds, beautiful condition. This one here is cut out. There's a little hole right there. Someone bought it on clearance. But wow, terrific. And Love it. And right along, right next to that one was obviously this one. The world, what's called What's New, the world's greatest jazz band, Yank Lawson and Bob Haggart. Um, this one is a promotional DJ copy with barking dogs in the background. But anyways, it's a promotional DJ copy there. This one is on Atlantic, and this is the lineup, right? So you got obviously Yank Lawson, Bob Haggart, Billy Butterfield again, Vic Dickinson, Bud Freeman, Eddie Hubbles, Gus Johnson Jr., Ralph Sutton, and Bob Wilbur. Pretty close, pretty close to the same lineup, with the addition of Vic Dickinson. Wow, I love Vic. He's great. So I'm gonna love that one. All right, and this is the last of the 50 cent or the 2 for a buck ones. This is the original Tuxedo Jazz Band, and this is on Spectre Records. And it says here, the world's oldest jazz orchestra, founded in 1896. So can't wait to hear that. A little Mississippi steamboat there. Love it. Alright, so then we move up in price. These were 99 cents a piece, and this one is just amazing. It's a cutout, but it's in just amazing shape. It's a VSP Verve Perdidio, the Jazz at the Philharmonic All-Stars, rather. And again, it's in great shape. I mean, like nice and clean, white, non-smoker. Again, got a little bit of here at the edge just from handling, but pretty nice. Listen to this lineup: Flip Phillips, Illinois Jacquet, Bill Harris, Howard McGee, and Hank Jones. Wow, terrific. Alright, and then this one is on Tierra Spotlight Series, Stereophonic, the world's finest quality stereophonic records. But this Spotlight is on Pee Wee Russell, Joe Jones, Buck Clayton, Vic Dickinson, Lou Carter, and Bud Freeman. Dixie Greats, it's called. And it still has the plastic on it. Back looks great. These are advertisement for other Tierra records. Terrific. Love it. Alright, and then again, this one's moving up from 99 cents to $1.99. This is on A&M Gap Manjone. Yeah. The other half of the Manjone brothers. His brother is Chuck, the flugelhorn player. He is Gap. He's a piano player, and it's a self-titled. I don't see any other name on it. Just Gap Manjone. So, and great colors. Again, nice and clean. Obviously, a non-smoker in the house. Love it. Just fantastic. All right. Then we have Bossa Nova, Ramsey Lewis Trio, featuring Carmen Costa and Joseph Paulo. This is on Argo High Fidelity. Great cover, nice shape, no fraying anywhere. Got a little bit of shelf wear around there, you know how that happens. But other than that, it's in great shape. And beautiful record. I can't wait to listen to that one. Love Ramsey Lewis. Alright, and then this one is another one of those I Grandes. This is it says I Grande in Country, which I believe means in concert, right? But then it's a jazz special. It's special, alright, that's for sure. It's Roy Eldridge and Dizzy Gillespie. And again, this one is like the other one. It's and this one I paid $1.99 for. It's got the book again. I'm gonna have to take a look. Man, It's gonna drive me crazy. I could swear the other I Grandes I have are just regular covers. They don't have this book thing like this. But look at this one. Wow. And this actually opens up this way. There's a picture of Dizzy and Clark Terry and Roy Eldridge together. That was the Trumpet Kings. Dizzy and James Moody there. Just wow. And then again, once you get past the booklet, the record comes out in this direction. It's terrific. I love it. All right, and then this one is a Hall of Fame Jazz Greats. I'm pretty sure that's just the record label. Hall of Fame is the record label, but it's entitled Something Special, and it's Milt Jackson, Howard McGee Sextet on one side, and the Dexter Gordon All Stars on the other side. And here's the thing that kills me. Again, this was $1.99. Virgin vinyl. Never been opened.